Greetings, fellow slingers. Once again, it's your trusted Dungeon Master, Brian, bringing you another episode of the Riders on the Storm campaign. And it's a long one this time. But before we get started, I want to remind everyone to head over to their podcast platform that they listen to the show on and drop us a 5-star rating and review. And don't forget to tell your friends about us. Word of mouth goes a long way. Finally, take a trip on over to the Patreon page at patreon.com/rollthehard20podcast and join the Hard Slingers. First tier is $2. Hell, we're practically giving it away. And now, set your ears for fun as we roll out Riders on the Storm, episode 45, Warehouse Party. Greetings, fellow slingers, and welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast, episode 45 of Riders on the Storm. I am your trusted Dungeon Master, Brian, and on this fine Saturday gloomy afternoon, we have the Hard Slingers around the table.
Woo!
Yeah.
I can't believe 45.
45, I know,
45.
no kidding. We're just
getting
ramping
old.
up there. Yeah, we are getting old, aren't we? So, we got to get people over to the Patreon, guys. Let me tell you, get that first tier going. $2 a month, right? Junior, what is that?
The first tier? Or the second tier?
The first tier.
You confused him.
You did.
Hell.
You were too
It's
overzealous.
practically free. We're practically
free.
giving it away.
We're practically giving that shit away. Anyways, so back when we left you guys off, before we begin in this warehouse, I want to bring us up to speed real quick. Way back in the future, 350 years from now, you were en route to the prison of the Hidden Hand, sent by the Seekers Foundation to locate someone named Lathan and to extract information from him. Information about the former headmaster and traitor, Claybold, who was working for who knows who. You were also to locate the Inner Facet Gem. So, Book 2 opened with being sent on this particular errand, and you made your way through the Harrowfin Wilds, discovering a golden pyramid in the swamp, and then traveled back in time. And that was the mid-season finale when you arrived at this time in the past. Now, you're at the Northern Garrison, which will one day become the Prison of the Hidden Hand. And based on the past episodes and where you are now, you're now in the home stretch of wrapping up Season 2. Like, we're down the barrel at this point.
Woo!
So,
Oh, yeah.
and we got plans. We got big plans.
That's right.
Plans. We have plans.
We got plans within plans.
We're not going to tell you these
it's-
plans. We
no,
have
layers.
plans.
He has plans.
I have plans.
You have layers.
Like an onion.
Ooh, Amazon onion.
I don't know what Amazon Onion is.
What is that?
Well, you can send it back to
I know
Amazon.
you can send it back.
yeah.
That's what we're going with. So when we got to this warehouse, Ruby, this is where you were held captive, and you heard some clanking, and you ended up helping the rest of your group up through a sewer grate that was in the back of the warehouse.
Helped.
Well, you watched them climb up, and you encouraged them. Good, hand over hand.
Moral support.
Hand over hand.
The supervisor
Batu.
role is very important.
Batu, hand over hand.
You get an A in gym class.
So as you guys all got up to the ground floor of the warehouse, one of the guards had had heard the sound and came to investigate, turned the corner and saw 3 of you. The other 2, Rafu and Vratislav, were kind of behind more crates, and he immediately called out for assistance. And that is where we will begin right now. You want to roll initiative, huh? I
Yeah,
like that.
ready.
I
That's
mean,
what I
loving
assume.
I'm
that.
like, isn't that what we're supposed to do?
Oh, yeah. No, we're going to start off that fast, but that's cool.
Well, I mean, I don't think this guy's going to survive.
I was just waiting for you to say it, so...
I mean, I could just start shooting.
Eldon,
12.
Vratislav,
12 as well.
who's going first?
How much
We
dex-
tie.
We have a tie in dex. Let's just
Roll
roll.
off.
Roll off, dogs.
15.
It's 18 on the die.
Okay. Rafu,
18.
Thorman,
10.
and Ruby.
Quattro. 4.
Rafu, what are you going to do? You see this guard. Actually, you don't see shit.
I don't
take
think
that
I would
back.
see anything. I am going to draw my weapon and just hold.
because you have heard him say, "I need assistance over here now. The prisoner has escaped."
Sounds like a signal, dude.
I thought those were all crates, though.
No.
you
You can make your way around. It's
You can go through the
considered
barrels.
difficult terrain, though.
How tall
Crates?
are
Yeah,
they?
exactly. How tall are the crates, and can I stay on top of a crate?
You want to
Death
climb
from
the crates?
above.
Yeah.
Okay, climb the crates.
The
That's what I
crates
was
are
gonna
probably
do.
about 5 to 6 feet tall, depending on whether or not they're stacked on top. And if they're stacked atop of each other, like these are, they would be double that height.
Okay. I want to climb the crates and stay on top of it, and also draw my longboard. My longboard.
Skate out of here.
That's right, man. You're going to drop into the
Peace
Later.
out, motherfucker.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers! And draw my longbow.
Okay.
Do I have clear sight to...
Not from up there.
Not
no,
from up
because
there?
he's still partially covered because he's at the same height as the box that he's next to.
Okay. I'm going to just hold my action until I get a sight of an enemy.
Okay. Eldon.
What does this guy right in front of us look like?
He looks to be dressed in leather attire, and he has, as you look at him and he sees the whole group in front of him, he pulls out 2 swords at the same time.
All right, no sympathy. I run up and I attack him twice.
Yeah,
with my
he's
sword.
not here to negotiate.
We got a 12 and a 23.
The 23 will hit.
All right. Not great on the damage. 6 points of damage.
For Vratislav.
Okay. I'm going to. What am I going to do?
You can go Borden with Rafu.
Yeah. No, I mean, I am going to move up next to Rafu. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to use my charging ability.
Now, he's on top of the boxes.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah. So I'm moving along with him, but using my charging ability allows me to use my dash
okay.
as a bonus action.
As your action, and then you attack as a bonus action.
Yeah.
How are you going to attack him? What are you going to do?
Well, I was going to
Just-
say, can I make it from where I was up to the top of the boxes and jump and attack the guy with the 2 swords within what would be 60 feet of movement?
Yeah, we'll do it. Hell yeah. Let's do that.
All right, so then I jump down to attack
Yeah.
and miss.
Okay, so you land right beside him and miss.
Yes.
If I get stuck on one of the crates.
He looks at Eldon, and he looks at Vratislav, and with the 2 opponents in front of him, 1, 2, 3 for Vratislav,
Perfect.
he looks at Eldon.
This is
who
the
has
person we
made-
want him to attack.
He has made the choice to try to attack him. Of course, they both have made that choice. He's got these 2 thin razor swords. They look very similar to rapiers.
Fucking-
And he attacks you with the first one.
This guy needs to upgrade from Gillette to
No.
Mach 2.
20 on the first one.
20 will hit.
And 8 will probably miss on the second one.
Damn right it will.
Yeah. For 6 points of damage.
All right.
The other ones moves to the corner, sees Vratislav, and fires a crossbow bolt at you. 12?
Miss.
Miss. So this thing goes, shoots off, plows itself into the side of a crate, and you just hear commotion on the far side of the warehouse. You hear this, "Get down! Get in the chains, dogs!" As you start hearing skin being flayed across this echoey chamber, but you don't know what's going on or if somebody is moving towards you.
I like how we
Can
got other people
Rafu
in
see
trouble.
this guy approach or come up?
He can.
Can I attack him since I readied my action?
Yeah, go ahead. You want to roll a d20 on that? Oh,
I do. Shh, you can calm down.
No, I didn't. I forgot. I forgot what you were doing.
That's 14 to hit.
14 will miss.
Ah.
As this bolt slinks past his head and buries itself deep into the wooden floor behind him.
I forgot. Do you have 2 attacks?
I do have 2
Yes.
attacks. Oh, that was my my eye situation.
Oh, okay.
Second attack is gonna miss as well.
Okay.
A for effort.
Thorman.
F in
Yeah.
execution.
I am going to run up behind Eldon
Ooh.
and use my
Take one.
short sword to attack that guy through Eldon's legs.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
So keep your legs
Careful
wide.
where you point that thing.
Now, if you get a 1,
Castration.
Oh God.
yes.
Yeah.
Get that 1.
Ooh.
No
No
one.
castration, but I miss.
Okay.
Just
Okay, I got plenty of blues.
Well, yeah, you only got 2 that count. Ruby.
Ruby is going to recast mage armor on herself going into battle, and then
Now you're weaponless at this point.
well, magic.
I understand.
doesn't
I'm
matter.
just saying, like, for,
I don't
for the
have
sake
weapons.
It's the
I don't
power
have
of-
My
weapons.
hands are
Magic.
registered as deadly.
That's right. You see these fucking fingers?
I don't even have
Bruce
a
Lee.
weapon.
I can fist fuck you with a
I think
plus
at
6.
most I've always had the last dagger, but I don't even know I had it. So I'm going to huff and wiggle my way up to Rafu and ready myself right there.
Okay. You hear this clunking bash, and it almost sounds as though somebody breaks a shit ton of celery sticks all at once. Just this crack, crack, crack. As this lumbering beast starts moving forward, pushing past the guard, and just comes straight forward.
Glow sticks, bones, you know. Same thing.
19?
Yes.
This dude have reach? Holy
Oh,
fuck.
fuck.
19?
Oh my
Oh, God.
god.
We lost Ratislav.
For 16 on one hit,
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
2d10.
and 20 on the other.
Fucking
jeez.
hell.
I'm still up.
As
On the bright side, it's
see
not-
this large, lumbering, mailed ogre with this huge spiked ball in his hand just come and lumber towards you and just swing it down once, and then on the backswing, just totally
Wrecks
John
my shit.
McEnroe the shit out of you.
Dude, you just fucked up your back, man.
Rafu, you see this motherfucker, and he's like almost eye level with you, even at being on top of the crates.
I am going to stay on top of the crates and
Throw Ruby at him.
do your work, Ruby.
Just start gouging at his eyes.
Fire another arrow.
Barrel?
That's going to miss. Arrow.
Heard that.
And that is 21 to hit
On.
on the creature.
Okay.
The big tall guy.
Okay, the ogre.
The ogre.
Okay, that'll
And
hit.
7 points of damage.
7 points.
It's too early for Junior.
Not too early for the voodoo though.
Got to let the voodoo kick in.
22. You forgot to add one more point.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 21, 22.
I hit.
Did I do more damage?
In the future, it might help. 1 point might help.
And that 1 point difference.
It might actually
Here it doesn't
make
matter.
a difference.
I didn't have my coffee
It's a
this
5%
morning, so
chance to
I'm
hit.
trying to wake up with the voodoo.
Eldon,
Alden is
shit's
occupied.
getting very tight.
Yeah. I need to kill this
Phrasing?
guy so that Thorman stops trying to attack between my legs. So I'm not going to bother with the other guy yet. First attack, 18 on the die, so that's 24 to hit. And then 16 to hit.
Okay, both of them will hit.
Both of them hit.
so
Sweet.
effortlessly.
I can see it.
That is
So 6?
24 total damage.
Wow.
Nice.
You are rocking this guy's ass in. Vratislav.
You're just exposing his butt the entire time.
And you're just sticking your sword up, and you're just like, yep,
What a strange technique.
Yep, a court low.
I'm going to disengage from the ogre and climb my way up. Right there.
Okay.
So I'm on 2.
In.
Well, no, I'm on 2 crates high.
Okay.
Or am I 1 crate high there?
Well, this would be 1 crate, and then this would be the second crate.
All right, so I'm 2 crates high now.
Okay.
And then I will use a doubloon so I can cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on myself.
You know what we need to do is find that crystal skull in this room.
Oh, that fell so flat. It fell so flat.
is that supposed to be a reference?
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, and the really
What?
terrible
If
one that we
anything, it
denied
should
that
have been
ever existed.
It
Yeah.
Crystal Skull. It should have been the what's it called? The Lost Ark.
The Lost Ark.
Yes, that would have been sweet.
Oh, too late.
Oh,
All right. Well, I
we'll
gave
fix it in post.
for a doubloon, I gave myself 10 points of health.
Okay.
Nice.
And
Nice.
for that better reference.
Still good use.
Can I use the doubloon to take the reference back?
Hell, I'll throw my own in to take that back. So as you climb up on top of the crates, you can now see where the other guards had gone to on top of the crates here as well. First one has 3 targets that are at his level: Ruby, Rafu, and Vratislav. 1, 2, 3 for Ruby.
Fucking hell, dude.
4, 5 for 3, 4 for Vratislav. No, Rafu. Sorry, my bad. So he fires off a bolt at
I
Rafu,
matrix out of the way.
and I believe that's going to hit with a 19, right?
Yes.
Okay. For 10 points of damage. The other one has 3 targets again. Same deal. At Ruby.
No.
Misses. The other guard that is now had been pushed away by the ogre climbs up the crates and faces you directly, Rafu, with his 2 rapiers.
That hit the
20.
bottle cap.
You're
Yeah,
right.
that is
Interference.
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 So that's the second attack. So I'm going to back up the first attack.
Oh my god.
Oh, and that's going to hit too. Oh, man. Yes.
Who's he attacking?
Rafu.
Rafu.
Are you out of rages, by the way?
Yeah, we haven't taken a rest.
We're so fucked.
So that's 16 and 18.
Thank God you got 3 doubloons.
No, 16 and 8.
I guess I'm gonna start
24
slinging
points.
spells, man.
Thorman.
Instead of going through Eldon's legs, I'm going to actually go around him this time because I don't want to castrate him
Excellent work.
with my short sword.
Got too close last time.
Where are you going to put yourself?
You're
Because
a
it's
credit
only
to our team.
Well, they
so
can-
wide.
How wide is it? Like 5 feet?
It's a little greater than 5 feet, but not 10 feet wide.
Okay.
So anywhere between 7.
You could share the
6
space
and 8,
for
whatever.
a
Can
second.
you? Yeah, but
Yeah.
where's he going to wind up on the other side of Eldon though? Because
He can move
Look-
back.
Yeah, I'm going to
He's-
probably gonna use my bonus action.
So let's say
to
he's
hide.
stabbing around Eldon
Okay.
as
Yeah.
opposed to under.
Like instead of
I
like
said
going under,
through.
going around.
I have like a third arm.
Actually, do I even have the reach for that? I think I only have like a 5 foot reach.
Well,
Well,
you're like between his crotch at this point.
you
yeah.
could share the space
Well, no,
to
you could
attack. and you
share
have
the
to move
space,
somewhere
attack,
else.
and then move behind him again.
And as a narrative,
Yeah.
it sounds cooler than just tweaking mechanics and stuff. But I just want to make sure that you know that if you try to get around him, there's no place further for you to go.
Yeah, okay.
Turn him into a
Nice.
corpse.
Yeah.
Well, corpse still occupies a square.
Does it?
We'll
You can't
find out
stand-
Wednesday, won't we?
You can
On
stand in his
Carrion
face.
Crown, episode 3. Stay
All right.
tuned.
In that case, I'm just going to occupy the same space and then attack that guy.
Okay.
Stabby, stabby.
geez.
Oh, you rolled the same thing.
Yeah. Probably miss.
What, 13?
Yes, 13. That misses probably.
That will miss.
Yeah, all right, then I'm going to use my bonus action to hide behind Eldon.
Okay. Ruby.
Ruby getting freaked out because she sees this guy, but also wants to deal with this ogre. Is the ogre considered a humanoid?
It's considered of giant nature.
Fuck.
So that no.
No.
That would be
Damn
no.
it. Well, that alters my course a lot. She's going to cast Fear,
Fear me.
and let's see. How much?
Sure, you had both of them, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to get that guy and.
Yeah.
Okay, so I cast Fear, so so each creature in my 30-foot cone. So
That include allies too?
it would, but I don't think it's going to hit anybody. I do.
I mean, I'm really close to being in a 30-foot cone.
you what.
Oh, that's right. We have our
Oh,
handy
shit.
dandy
We have a
D&D protractor.
That's right. Okay, so a 30-foot cone coming from you. Tell
Yep.
me where you want to go.
I want to get this guy in, so and then hit. Yeah, so I miss Vratislav.
Okay.
By a hair.
That was
Hair of the chin chin chin. So I'm gonna get the one in front of Rafu and the big giant thing.
Okay.
So they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
I knew this was gonna. Fuck! I should have had this ogre be blessed in wisdom.
So I'm becoming their worst fears.
All right. So this is for the ogre.
So the ogre sees a mouse.
Elephant rolls.
And at a -2, he actually rolls a 0.
It's so bad.
So the guard is not affected by this fear whatsoever.
boy.
Now, what happens to the ogre? What does he do?
So the ogre must drop whatever he's holding and become frightened.
Okay.
So when
run
frightened,
away.
so the creature must make a dash action and move away from me by the safest available route, unless it is nowhere to move. If the creature ends up in its turn in a location where it does not have a line of sight of me, the creature can make a wisdom saving throw. So it doesn't say when they can. I think they can make that on their next.
Okay, so you see him disappear around the corner.
Yeah.
He drops his mail, this large spiked ball, and he disappears around the crates.
And then while I have casted that, I would like to use my bonus action and give Rafu. Oh, that's good. 8, 10 points of healing.
Yes.
What the fuck? How many HP do you have?
Dude, he has a fuck
I
ton.
don't want to scroll.
He has a D12. He has like a D12 for a hit die.
Yeah,
right?
but he just got like rocked. I
Okay.
just
He
watched
take like
him.
40 damage.
So
But you're not near me.
I took 36 damage.
this is for the ogre.
It's already his turn.
Yes, it is, right now.
Okay.
What was the DC?
13.
13. You just hear him howling, and then you hear crates start to shatter and break somewhere off into the distance. Rafu.
Fear me.
Fear me.
Ah!
Rafu is going to attack recklessly.
Hear me? What?
Actually,
Recklessly?
I'm going to have to drop my longbow and go for my great axe and attack recklessly on the creature in front of me.
Oh, yes.
And that's a crit.
Oh, yes.
I got a 20 and a 19.
I'm going to play Vratislav's gold doubloon here.
I was going to say I got a 19, so I can still back that
All
up.
right.
So didn't back it up, but the
Okay.
first hit is going to be, we're doing max damage,
50.
D12, 50?
15.
Oh,
50. Holy.
15.
I
Wow, he
wish.
did the math for me. I like that. 15 for the first attack, and that was the one with the crit. Second attack, 20 to hit.
Okay. This is with Balls' great
With-
axe, right?
yeah.
Okay.
And
You're
that
adding the
is-
+1 to that too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's 12 points of damage on
Okay.
the second attack.
As descriptive as you can make it.
Yes.
Describe this guy's death for me.
With the major critical hit, I'm going to
Major
saw this
critical?
hit. Major reporting major critical. I'm going to cut this guy in half, and on my backswing, I'm going to launch his other half towards the giant.
Okay. So what part is on the crates?
His lower half.
Okay, so it just kind of crumples over. You see his bowels flop out of his cavity. Blood starts soaking down, soaking into the crates beneath your feet.
Ruby turns away and starts gagging.
Eldon.
All right. I got to finish this guy off, man. Let's- 2 swings at him. One of them is going to miss. The other one is 24 to hit.
Yeah.
And that is 9 points of damage.
Oh, hang on a second. Time out for a second. How many points of damage did you do completely on that guy? You
It
did
was-
15.
15 plus 12.
Yeah.
That didn't kill him.
Too bad. It's already.
All right,
He's already
we're
dead.
gonna let it go. We're just gonna let it go.
I'm just
Okay, you
messing
killed
with
him.
We're gonna do it live. Fuck it.
Koosh, tell me what you did.
Yeah, I swing at him twice, and I hit the first time, and I do 9 points of damage.
Okay. So you see him take this thrust. It backs him up against the crates, and he comes back forward, ready to continue the battle. Vratislav.
Okay, I'm going to jump back down from the crates and stab at the guy in front of Eldon. The first attack will miss. Second attack
Yeah.
will hit. And that is for 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. He's still cooking, but he's still there.
fuck, dude.
Just hack it away.
This guy doesn't want to die.
Yeah,
He's
what's
got
up?
2 targets in front of him. 1, 2, 3 for Vratislav.
Damn it.
Shit.
You see that he's bleeding profusely, but all this blood that's coming down his limbs and stuff have actually made the grips on his swords tacky, making him a very,
Ew.
very, I can't think of the word. It's just a dangerous motherfucker. That's going to hit for 19.
Oh my god.
Same dice.
If it's good, you had to reroll
I can't
it.
even find it, even with my glasses on. And the other one is 13.
First hits.
First one hits for 10 points.
God damn it.
Shit.
Are you almost dead?
I can't
Yeah,
find
all the HP I gave back to myself. I'm at 5.
You're 5 total?
Yes, I am bleeding.
That was close.
Oh my
I am
god.
bloody.
I dipped down to 4.
Bad news is I have no healing spells.
So the other two
I'm going to have to use mine.
warehouse guards that are still elevated on the far crates can only see 2 people, Ruby and Rafu. 1, 2, 3 for Rafu. Ruby, you
Oh,
are the
shit.
chosen. So you see this bolt sing out across the air at you. Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Shit.
The hard 20. Back that up. Doesn't back up. So max 10 points.
Damn it.
The second one has 2 targets as well. For Rafu. And misses. Thormund.
I think I'm actually going to jump up on the crates if I can,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use
Like right here in front of her?
yeah,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash, and I'm gonna go to like the. Is that stuff on the same level?
Over here?
I can't really tell. No, right next. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna dash over there,
Okay.
and that's it. Yeah.
Ruby.
Okay, so I can see the 2 guy, the one that hit me. So which one was the one that hit me? The
The first one.
first one. Okay, so it's like straight across. I can see him too. I shoot off 2 Eldritch Blasts at him. Fuck you for hitting me. That will be first one's an 18 on the die,
That'll hit.
and then the second one is an 18. And damn, I did really bad
That's
damage.
both of them.
I did this with the agonizing blast as well. So that will be 6 and 9. So that will be
15.
15 points of damage.
It takes this guy takes these blasts. You see it kind of rock back like the Terminators, and then kind of lean back forward. Just this angst in his eyes.
Bring it!
Don't say
Teenagers.
that.
I
So-
bare my teeth.
This is for the ogre. He saves.
Okay, well, that's
You-
his turn.
That's his turn?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
another turn, I think.
Alrighty. Rafu.
I don't have any enemies near me, so I'm going to pick up my longbow and jump off the crate. And I'm going to... I can still have movement, right? That was just jumping off.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use my movement
Do
to...
half your movement after that, after the jump down.
Okay, then I'll move 15 feet. Yeah, right around there.
Which one do you want?
That one. It's a little south of where everyone's at.
By the bottle caps reference, right? Because
Yes.
that's north. Okay. Eldon. I'm going to have to look at this better. I can't see what's going on.
All right, well then going in to attack again. Fuck, missed on the first one. 18 on the die. Oh, no, sorry, 16 on the die. So
16.
22 to hit.
Okay.
And 8 more points of damage.
Alrighty. So this guy gets rocked back against the crate once again. And as he leans forward, trying to regroup himself, describe how you end this guy's life.
Okay, I bash his face with my shield, and when he opens up his guard, I impale him with the longsword until he's skewered onto the crates.
Okay. Now, I believe you have a particular
And now
item that gives you something to it.
I got 4 hit points back.
Yeah, right on. Vratislav.
Where's the pup?
It takes 10 minutes to cast him.
I forgot. How much health does the potion do?
2d4.
2d4? Okay.
Plus Connor is just 2d4.
2d4 plus 2, sorry.
Oh, +2. Okay.
2d4 plus 2. Okay, so I'm going to use my action to consume. God, fuck.
Oh, are those double ones?
They are.
Shit.
Oh,
Here's
really?
my last
Oh,
oblivion.
Go ahead.
Oh.
I need.
Oh my god.
I take 4 points of
I was
health.
trying to stop you because I could help.
That is awesome.
That hurts.
And I'm just going to stay right there for now.
It's like, well, look on the bright side. Those doubloons couldn't follow you into the next game.
I know.
Can you move the weapon, the ogre's weapon, so he doesn't come and pick it back up?
I don't know if anyone can stop him from getting that weapon.
Well, just throw it down the hole.
Oh.
That's a lot of. His weapon's probably really big. I don't know.
I do have +3 to
Yeah.
strength.
I want to say it's either.
But I already
Robislav or
used
myself.
my action and my last doubloon to fucking give myself
Lordy,
4
lordy.
points
Throw
of
it down the
health.
hole.
It's gonna take me 2 turns to do it.
So the 2 remaining warehouse guards that are at the top of the crates have multiple targets available. One of them is Rafu, as he fires down across the room at you. But he also has 2 targets opposed, so he could either choose Ruby, Thorman, or you. 1, 2, 3 for Ruby going around. Thorman, welcome to the party.
Nice.
Can you?
Yes.
I hate these new ones.
Oh, these are beautiful dice. 9 points of damage.
Okay.
The other guy that's on the far crate has only 2 targets that are available to him. Thorman and Ruby. 1, 2, 3 for Ruby. I love this die. Come on, baby. Oh, that's probably going to miss. 14.
That hits.
Oh, yes. 5 points of damage.
I tried to matrix out of the way. I'm hurting now.
Almost. Thorman.
We're all.
I am going to equip my short bow, and I'm going to.
Run away.
Shoot the guy.
Go back
I'm
down
trying to
the
figure out
grate.
which one.
The grappling hook's still there, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to shoot an arrow at number 4.
Okay.
Sadly, no, it's not there.
You picked it up?
I would have picked it up.
20 does hit.
Nice. For 12 points of
Oh.
damage.
Damn.
Don't you have a...
He does not have sneak attack.
No, there's no.
there's no bonus to that? You just rolled 2 6s.
Oh.
No, you
Shouldn't you have like a
Oh,
dex
yeah.
bonus to that?
Yeah.
Dex bonus.
So +2.
Okay.
So 14.
14.
Yeah.
Nice.
Every little bit counts.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't hit anything. Fucking.
Ruby.
Ruby is going to shoot off again 2 Eldritch Blasts at the guy standing on the crates that hit Tolman and me now.
Thorman.
Thorman, whatever. That will be a 20 and a 14.
Okay, the 20 will hit.
20. Okay, that is not a very good roll, so that would be 6 points of damage.
6 points.
And then I would like to hop down from the crates,
We want to hop down here or here?
straight down towards Rotslav.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give him...
I'm going to put you behind him. Is that where you want to be, or you want to be in front of him?
Yeah, no, that's perfect right there. And then he'll get 8 points of damage. Or sorry,
I finished off Ross.
That's a 9.
9 points of healing.
9 points of damage as she lands on your head.
That's exactly what I had too.
So,
I'm not bleeding as much.
when this ogre ran around the corner and he began doing whatever it was, punching crates and stuff, you see Rafu, you see him turn around and he has the corpse of one of these guys in his hand.
I fucking
And he swings this thing at you twice.
I think it's better than the other thingy.
It's a little squishier.
16?
Yes.
Sorry, 19.
Yes.
I think it's 16.
The 16 hit.
Actually, no.
Actually, yeah.
That's one of the
I
numbers that
changed my
don't hit.
mind.
Yeah. I took that feat. 19s are
19s don't hit.
19s and
19s and
sometimes
20s.
17s. Yeah.
For 8 points of damage as this corpse starts swinging at you and cracking you.
Wait, what'd you say again? 9 points?
9.
Yeah,
No.
but how much psychological damage does he take?
I just been hit with a body. I can't take this
No,
anymore.
I'm sorry. It's 8 points.
8 points?
Yeah. Rafu, it is your turn.
Oh, shit. Is there?
I gotta get a picture of this.
I'm good. I got
Oh,
it.
did you get it already?
I'm going right now.
Die.
That seems like what's gonna happen.
It's the easiest route.
Is there movements in front of the crates, or open space in front of the crates to kind of get around him?
Not around him. It looks like he's blocking it. Plus, he has reach. So anywhere you go that's within 10 feet, it gets
All right,
smoke.
I'm just gonna get right up in his grill and really don't have an opportunity. I'm gonna attack recklessly. I rolled double fives. Does that mean I get to roll again? That's
That's a
That's
Yahtzee.
something. That's
Do you want to split
11
the
to
pair?
hit. No, that's 11 to hit on my first attack.
Well, that one looks
18,
promising.
23, 24 to hit.
Were you going recklessly against him last time? Or you were still...
I was attacking recklessly, but you already went around to my round.
Oh, okay.
You already passed. So
Okay.
So you do have advantage.
I did, and I didn't know that. All right. I'll remember that.
Sorry, 23 to hit.
That'll
23 to hit.
That hits.
10 points of damage.
10 point. Eldon,
All right. Do I have a movement to get to the ogre?
you feel pretty good. You got a kill under your belt, you know?
Yeah.
You have to go through your allies to get there.
Okay, but if I can make it, I will go there.
Well, he only has to really go through one.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
only occupy.
Oh,
it.
you'll make it.
Yeah.
So
I don't make it?
you will make
You
it.
will.
Oh, I will. Okay.
Yeah.
I will use my bonus action to use my last spell slot for Wrathful Smite, everyone's favorite. And then I'm going to attack him twice. Does 17 hit?
No.
Shit, I missed both times. But it's okay. Wrathful Smite sticks around.
Lucky us.
Yeah.
Vratislav.
Lucky me, I guess.
From your graveside.
I would like to delay my turn, and I'll go before Thormund.
Okay, so you're going to go
Yeah.
after...
After the DM.
All right, so that moves you to the new order there.
Yeah.
Okay. So the two guards that are still atop of the crates still have Thorman that they can see because they can't see Rafu or Eldon through their ogre buddy. So the first one's going to fire at Thorman. Keep using this awesome die.
Fuck that die.
14.
Ties.
That's good enough for me.
Yeah, shit.
For 7 points.
Okay.
And the second one will fire at you as well. And that will miss.
Yep.
Vratislav.
Okay, now I will climb back on top of the crates, moving toward the guard
This way?
to the west. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
For the west? Yeah.
yeah. So that's my full movement right there,
Yeah.
right? So now if I decide to use Charger again, no, I guess, I don't know. I couldn't clear that gap, could I?
You could.
You can make the jump.
Why don't you, like,
with the
charge her
dex-
and
with
jump
the
at him, man?
Yeah, with the
That'd be
with the
All right,
dex.
so I'm
That'd be
gonna,
fucking cool.
I'll run and jump at him.
You're badass.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll say this: if you miss, you land prone on top of the crates.
Fine.
Okay,
Fuck it. I'm going out with glory.
do it.
Yeah, do it.
So just straight dex check.
You could use
16.
Okay, you
athletic,
make
though.
it as you leap across this chasm of boxes to land right next to him. Yeah.
You really brought down the drama when you said boxes. This chasm of boxes.
Haven't you ever made a fort when you were a kid?
Hell yeah.
Holy fuck.
It was really cool when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
I don't think I called them chasms, though.
Well, I understand this is a much more
I didn't know
adult
what that
game
word
we're
meant.
playing
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
This is a much more mature audience that we're playing for.
Well, maybe the floor is lava.
That's right.
That's pretty much the game we're playing.
Where's the safe place?
On the boxes.
So that would be my full turn.
Okay. Thorman.
I am going to attack number 4 again with my short bow.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Well, it would be to attack, but I'll
Ooh,
assume
19
that
on the die.
jump
Okay,
anyway
that
is
hits.
my Action.
For 9 points of damage.
9 as this arrow sails across the sky and
gotta add
strikes
your-
him.
Oh.
Should be 11 then if you got.
Yeah.
Okay,
11,
so
sorry.
11.
Would you attack?
And that's with your sneak
Number
attack bonus?
4. Sorry?
That's with your sneak attack bonus? Oh, no, you attack number
wasn't-
4. Oh, you're attacking. Okay, I see. Never mind. I lied. I thought he was attacking the big orc.
Yeah, yeah.
ogre guy.
Oh, no.
I was just looking at the thing. Ruby.
Ruby's going to. Ruby's going to get up on to the boxes on the other side, right there, and then shoot off 2 Eldritch Blasts at the ogre. It isn't going to do much, is it? Actually, we're going to do
damage is damage.
I know, but I don't think that this force damage is going to do much. Come on, phone activate. I just thought of it.
I don't think he resists it or anything. I would guess he doesn't. I actually don't know.
And he's a giant ogre, right?
Yeah.
He's an ogre who's a giant.
Hence, giant ogre.
Yeah, he's got. Well, it depends where you put your priorities, you know.
Whatever.
Okay, I'm going to bank on him having no dex.
You want
All
one?
right, go for it.
I'm still
You'll be
okay.
fine, but
What's up?
I'm still okay.
I think you're fine with the Eldritch Blast, but you know.
You think?
I mean, if you want to, like,
Thank you.
I don't think he's going to resist the damage. If you think like his AC is going to be too high, then maybe makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on him. So he has to make a Dexterity saving throw.
All right. 20.
Yeah,
Next.
that just bounces right off his armor.
So he has 2 targets,
Yeah.
but that fucking half orc with that gross looking eyeball has really pissed him off.
That's right. I'm just gonna flash that eyeball more to him. Wink at him.
Oh, he's going to wink at you too. So he swings this dead body at you once with advantage. I believe that 17. Is that going to hit or miss?
It's gonna hit.
Okay, and then the second swing.
Oh my god!
God damn it.
Back
What
it up.
the fuck?
20.
Okay, so we're not gonna have a
those
second season because we're gonna die.
Fuck those days.
No. We'll just come back with different characters.
Start
What's the
working on your
damage,
next
baby?
character,
Yeah.
Junior.
Rafu's brother.
22
Kung Fu.
points. That'll take him down.
Nope. Oh, still standing.
Oh, thank God I gave him those extra points. See, that's
It
why I gave him those
definitely
extra points.
Feel bad. I'm gonna have to put that dice away after the game.
It's too dangerous.
I rolled, what, 320s
yeah, I
so
think that's
far
his
with that
third
one?
one.
Dude, do not bring those to the fucking
third or
Carrion
fourth
crowd.
one.
We will all die.
Bravo.
Not if we roleplay. Then there's no chance for combat.
Oh yeah. Let's roleplay against these fucking zombies.
Attacking
Hey, guys,
recklessly.
Can we do this diplomatically?
Oh,
First attack's gonna miss. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
12 points of damage. I had to do it twice just because I wanted to make sure. I was like, all right.
jeez, man.
Eldon.
All right. I gotta distract this ogre from Rafu. So
He's just breathing hot and heavy. You see that this
Oh.
corpse he has in his hand is starting to become a pulp at this
oh
point.
god,
Feels like a limp noodle at
Yeah,
this point.
I mean it's already lost one arm due to the thrashing.
So it's not
that
going to do as
it's-
much damage then. It should go down dice.
so I think
No,
Orky's
because it's
gonna
still
miss.
like a log. Those are just
So now the
yeah.
ribs are
I know,
exposed,
but,
so
like-
now it gets piercing and bludgeoning.
Yeah,
slashing.
I missed it twice, dude.
Fuck.
So the one guy up on the box, number 4, still has Thorman to fire at with his bow.
The fuck?
What's gonna hit
I wasted all my good rolls on that
for
fucking chump, man.
6 points?
Okay.
And the other guy who has Vratislav right in front of him, standing there, toe to toe. He drops his bow,
Mano y mano.
takes out his rapiers, misses with the first, and misses with the second.
Ooh.
So I'll cast Hunter's Mark on him and swing back with a 20 to hit for the first time
Yeah.
for
All right.
16 points of damage.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then as I bring Marcel's longsword back again, misses.
And you can tell that this guy, he's at the doorstep right now.
Oh,
You can
sweet.
just tell he's barely holding it together at this point. Circles under his eyes. He's starting to sweat profusely, get a little pale in the face. Thorman.
Really wish I hit that.
Yeah.
Number 4 is starting to piss me off, so I'm going to shoot
Starting?
at him again.
It just got to
Just
that point?
starting?
Holy fuck.
I've been attacking him this
Yeah,
whole
I'm a-
time, and
he's a
now
very
I'm mad.
mellow-
Now I'm
Patient,
mad.
man.
He's a mellow character.
And that misses. But I'm going to use my bonus action to dash, and I'm going to jump down, actually. Can I actually make it to the other crates over there?
Over here?
The opposite side to the left.
No, it's too. You have to have a running start.
Well,
He's
he has
dashing.
movement and dashing. He hasn't moved yet, and he has the
okay,
dash.
go ahead, make the deck save. Make the
So
deck jump.
yeah.
Oh, that's
he
gonna be impressive.
He steps
He
back,
should do it
runs
with no biz.
forward.
You have so much dex.
Not really.
Oh, really? You didn't put it in there?
Yeah.
Probably a balanced mix, I guess.
Yeah.
That's an 11.
Yeah.
Sorry, Indy, you land to the floor.
Oh no.
Ruby,
Speaking of getting mad, Ruby is starting to get a little bit.
you feel that? Okay,
yeah, starting
let's
to
make
get
a roll for
get
that.
a little bit fiery and just kind of getting frustrated.
Roll percentage. Is that what it was?
Oh yeah, percentage. That's right. 90.
Ruby,
Fuck you.
across time, you and I, we are still one.
What does that mean?
It means you get advantage.
But only on melee attacks, right?
I gotta skin this cat.
I never trusted
We'll
the
say
cat
we'll
from
say
the
it's
beginning.
against anything that's aggressive.
Okay.
Because you're thinking of the
Towards
you're
me.
thinking of the other thing, that gauntlet that you
Oh,
had.
that's yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I
that was
thinking.
for anything that wasn't a
So-
cantrip, but it was an aggressive
Okay.
spell.
So I'm going to. So would Eldritch Blast be considered an aggressive spell?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to shoot off at number
It's a peaceful blast.
4. I'm going to shoot off at number 4. So this is going to be my first attack with advantage. So that will be an 18
Okay.
plus.
That hits.
With the agonizing, so that'll be 10 points.
Okay.
And then for my second attack, that will be a 15 to hit,
That hits.
and that will only be 6 points of damage.
Okay. Now, what does this blast do?
So it's a force.
Okay,
So
so-
it's a force blast, basically.
So this force, you blast him back off the crates, and you see him go sailing. And as he starts to tumble backwards, falling on his back and on his elbows, he starts to push himself up. You see these chains reach up from the floor like manacles and grab this dude around the neck and yank him back down. And you could tell that whose ever hands are shackled, it's probably one of those prisoners that had been working in the warehouse itself. And you hear this loud snap, just crack. And there's a brief moment of silence as this guy just expires.
Revolt!
We're here to free you. Join us.
The ogre doesn't give two shits about that as it looks around. And it's got 3 targets. 1, 2 for Rafu, 4, 5 for 1, 2 for Rafu,
3, 4.
3, 4 for Eldon, 5,
that's
6 for
2.
Eldon.
That's a me.
So he starts to swing this.
To me.
That's a you. It's a Mario. And that's going to hit. That one will not.
Man.
So,
God, that dice.
which one was that for the body? I think it was
Touch my body.
Fuck.
for 13 points as this
Shit.
body cracks against you.
Not good, not good.
You think this body would just like fall apart by now?
That's what I'm saying.
It's
It
waiting for
should-
another body.
No, this body had a very high con score.
It totally did. Plus, it's got manacles. So it's like,
But that's what I'm saying. It should get less dice because it's more you're pulverizing it. Like when you
I did.
pulverize meat. Oh, you did.
well,
do it.
I dropped
Okay.
it down a die.
Okay, I was gonna say 'cause when you pulverize meat, it gets softer. So if you slap somebody with the hard steak, it hurts. But the more you slap them, the
But like I
softer it
said,
gets.
now the
I
bones
just wanted
are
to say
exposed.
something about getting dick slapped.
Slap
Rafu,
raw meat.
you take 8 points of dick slap.
The guy likes being.
That one
used.
definitely
I
did
know.
psychic damage.
Attacking recklessly again.
Oh, yes!
And that's a
Oh,
crit.
it's a hard 20. Back that shit
Finally.
up.
Didn't back it up.
Okay, max damage.
8, 16.
16.
Second attack. Sorry. 19.
That
to hit
hits. That's a good roll.
For 10 points of damage. Wait. That's a 9. For 13 points of damage. I thought it was a 6.
6. Not gonna. Nope. Not even gonna go there.
Wait, I mean, they're pretty similar.
I didn't see the line on the bottom. It was facing the wrong way.
Okay. Eldon,
All right. Let's gotta try again. He's gonna come in, swing at this ogre.
He's still holding his sack of meat,
This 14
breathing
hit?
heavy. What? 14?
Yeah.
Arms are weak.
No, not yet.
Mom's
Not
spaghetti.
yet.
Not
All right.
yet.
All right. This one might hit. 20 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty.
I don't think this guy's very wisdomy.
No, he doesn't have. He's not very wise beast, but he's
Shit.
wise enough.
Shit. All right. Anyway, he takes 11 points of damage.
As he takes this damage, describe how you kill this ogre.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that's like Shadow of the Colossus. This I like jump onto. I use like his knees to like climb up and get to his neck, and I like slash his neck open before I fall back to the ground.
Okay.
Bathe in the
I bathe in the blood.
You see him
You
drop to
stand
his
there as
knees.
it showers on you.
You see him drop to his knees as this blood starts pumping out in a gout. Like that.
Fucking, why does everything have to be a gout?
Gout. I know.
I still
He
think of feet.
expired.
Yes, I think of toe. I think of grandma's gout.
Poor Grammy.
It could have been someone's grandma. We don't know.
So, the final warehouse guard is going to leave. He's going to try to get away from you, Vratislav.
So I'm gonna attack him.
You're gonna
obviously.
yeah.
I'm gonna let him go.
Obviously.
Oh,
Attack him
Finish
on
him
some-
off.
Obviously,
Yes.
and I hit him with a 21
Okay.
What do I?
for a whopping 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage as this guy turns to leave, to get down off the box as you slice down upon him.
Yes.
Describe as you kill him in mid-flight.
As he turns around to leave, I go to swing at him and do just enough to sever his brainstem as I swing at the back of his head.
And then you
Drops
see
like a secatator.
you see his head fold backwards like a Pez dispenser, and he just hits the deck. Blood just pooling up on the floor, going down the small little sewer grates. We're out of combat.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Ruby will come down the other side of the boxes and wants to run over to where the guy got taken down by the prisoner and see if that prisoner is still there.
So you run across over here.
Yes.
You see that the one prisoner is he's still just beating this corpse. I mean, to the point where his face, there's no facial structure, no bone structure beneath the skin. He's just
I just, hey. Calm down. Hey, it's okay. He's dead.
he looks ghoulish at this point, like as though the bloodlust has just overtaken him at this point.
I put my hands up. Are you good?
He just kind of slumps down onto his haunches and just leans against a crate.
I would like to slowly approach, and I'm gonna break your chains. All right.
I'm already broken, my lady.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
I remember last time
we
somebody
can
tried
get
to
outta
break
here.
a few chains off some prisoners,
Yeah.
right?
I got the last one.
Can I get some help over here?
No.
I'm busy casting a spell.
Rafa will advance towards Ruby and the prisoner.
I'm just observing all this,
And I'll tag along too.
trying to catch my breath.
I'm gonna summon my hound.
Thormund,
Now you're going to summon the dog.
It takes 10 minutes. I gotta sit here for a while.
Thormund, you have some tools that could take off these chains, right?
Well, I can cut him or I can try to
Right out of his anus, here comes,
unlock him.
comes the master lock key. Skeleton key.
Would you please try?
You want me to try to break it or try to unlock it?
Either way, just get them free, so that way we can have at least a little bit of help with getting out of here. We got to free these people.
All right, then I'll try to break them.
So I move out of the way.
Ooh, 19 on the die.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how are you trying to break this? What weapon are you using or what tool are you using?
I was going to use my short sword. Does he
Okay.
have just chains on his like hands or like his feet chained too? Or
Just his hands.
okay,
But his hands are wide enough for him to be able to move crates, so like, I guess that really doesn't make a lot of sense, but
They're long enough.
Far apart.
yeah, they're probably
Yeah,
like 18 inches apart.
Okay.
Not where you can't move one hand without the other. So he's just like a human forklift at this point.
But enough where you can lynch somebody.
Yeah, just
yeah.
Garrote.
go rote. I
Okay.
was just going to say that. No. You got to do more than kill somebody that had 1 hit point left.
Dude, he needs them though. He's using them all on healing.
He used his gout.
So you free this prisoner,
Yes.
and he starts wiping the blood off his eyes, off his face, and he's not even certain which blood is his or what blood is this guy's. This guard. He doesn't even know. He's just wiping the shit off of his face at this point. You see, he's still starting to calm down, starting to get out of the bloodlust, and you go ahead and make a perception check, both of you. Or who's all over there right now? Rafu, you, and
me.
Thorman. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Ooh,
Ruby,
will be a 9 for me.
Thorman,
18.
11 for Rafa.
11. Thorman, you notice that he has a symbol tattooed on his back, and it looks like a planet that's cracking with light coming out of it.
Oh, I did see that before, though.
What's that?
I saw that before the last session ended.
That's right, you did, didn't you? Okay, that's right. I forgot. Good for you. Well, the tattoo's still there. But this is a different guy, because the guy that you saw
Yeah.
before,
That was the one
that was the one that was thumping the shit out of Rafu.
Yeah.
The human party favor.
My name's Thumper.
Okay. As I noticed that symbol, I asked the prisoner, so why are you being held captive here? Well, I don't recognize the symbol on your back. What does it mean?
I'm a Halleck of the Light of the Order of Marcel. This garrison was ours until the Overlord Thraxus came and took it over. He managed to turn several of the Hallecks towards his way of the Sun Sword, and those he bestowed upon the title of the Knights of the Luminous. Those of us that wouldn't follow his way were turned to slaves. Others of us were less fortunate. I'm sure you saw those serpent beasts roaming around. You know how they prefer their meals, right?
Yes, we're pretty familiar with them.
Raw.
Raw, indeed. My brethren were fed to those abominations.
Oh, no. And Halleck, you say, as I raise my eyebrows towards Ruby.
Eldon.
In a non-subtle way.
In a non-little way.
In an effort to help him, I raise my great axe and bring it down on him.
Hey, Eldon. I guess I holler back. Eldon,
Yeah, I walk over now.
so you might want to check
Riding your
this out.
dog,
Right into the ground.
all
looking down,
victorious.
looking down at everyone.
So you might want to talk to this guy as I back away.
Yeah, I will get off the dog, I guess.
God, you are writing it.
It's canon now.
It's canon.
Because we can't retro change any of that.
No.
The editing software has not reached that point.
I mean, it's not worth the effort, really.
That's what happens when you record on Betamax.
I see the symbol right away, right? Or from where
well,
I come in, do I not see it?
You don't see it because he's leaning against the crates. But as he was leaning forward for the manacles to come off when Thorman was removing them, they were able to see as he was bent over the symbol on his back.
Well, noticing that the symbol isn't showing anymore, I tell Eldon he's Order of Marcel, right?
Oh,
He's a Halleck.
Haley.
Hey, like, yeah,
a fellow Halleck.
Of the Order of the Light of Marcel.
yeah. So that's what I just
Well,
I don't have it correctly down. So I say he's one of these Marcel guys. Aren't you familiar with that? And then
Yeah. A fellow Halleck? Are there more?
Yes, there were several more. You'll just have to re-listen to the portion of the session that I already explained, but
I mean,
I've already been over
tell
this.
Eldon to go listen to it.
a few of my brothers are captive in the warehouse as I am, and the rest of us that wouldn't conform to the Overlord Thraxus are being held prisoners in the garrison proper. As for our commander, he's been unable to leave his office for the entire duration.
And I assume he's in the garrison as well.
That is correct.
All right. Do you think you and your comrades are able-bodied to aid us in freeing your brethren? I know this has probably been a harsh environment for you.
How did you come into the warehouse? I did not see the large doors open.
We snuck in through the sewers.
I'm not a coward, but I'm afraid that we are ill-equipped to continue to fight at this point. We are beyond exhausted. Perhaps it would be best if we went out the way you came in.
All right, you can.
I would hate to hold you back,
Well,
and we don't want to consider ourselves as human shields while you accomplish your mission, Raffo. I knew where you're going
Oh
with that.
man, I was
knew where you
just
were
just
fucking
gonna lean
going.
into Eldon and be like, human shields.
I could totally tell.
Send in the
I
vanguard.
could see it unfolding now.
tie them all together and make a perfect line.
That's right.
Well, if you can procure some rope and get your way down into the sewer, you surely be able to get out. And then I'll hand him the map of the sewers that we had. Since I think at this point we probably have a pretty good idea of how to get in and out now.
I shall take the rest of my group that we were here with and try to make haste back into the Hereford Wilds. Hopefully we could recharge ourselves enough to maybe create a diversion at some point and help you in some way.
Perfect.
But before you go, by any chance, did you see where the security guards would regroup? Maybe have some articles of
Food.
food.
Clothing, uniforms.
Or maybe where they kept their books.
Oh, Ruby, you and your books.
They took my books. They took all of my books.
Okay, so now hold on a second, Ruby. So you're asking these guards in the warehouse if they had some
I'm
medicinal
asking the Halix
devices?
if the guards had like a break room.
Yeah,
or
the
like
guards.
something.
The guards.
like
guards
an
are wearing-
Where's the coffee machine?
Yeah, where's the coffee?
These guys.
Rafu needs some caffeine.
These guys are probably not
Where's the
union.
slop room?
These guys are not union. They probably have no break room. But
Where they clock in and out.
he says at times they would just kind of huddle around a low crate in the southern portion of the warehouse, and when they would eat, they would sequester us off, so we couldn't see what they were doing or when they would relax themselves. But that would be the most likely place.
Okay.
What kind of uniforms did these guys have?
Which
Or,
ones?
The
warehouse guys?
Yeah,
the guardsmen, yeah.
Black
It
leather?
looked like leather. In fact, go ahead and make a history
Leather
check.
daddy.
Can I aid him with that?
Sure.
Please do.
Not much help.
Me 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, not 20.
There we
Yeah,
go.
20.
There we go.
Nice.
As these guys are trying to determine what these guards look like, they can't make heads or tails, but you seem to recall an outfit that was very similar to this being worn by the free traders.
I relay that. It's coming to me. I think it was similar to the free traders. That's it. It was the free traders. Of course, the damn free
Yeah.
traders.
Free traders have been fucking shit up for as long as I can remember.
Well, before the Halix that we release, I would like to kind of give him directions of going back towards the crates to get him back to the sewer entrance that we came through.
Okay. He thanks you. Milady, as far as your books, whatever personal effects you had are probably in the same place where our personal effects are being held as well, and that is in the garrison.
Oh, we need to go there. We have to go there.
Yes, agreed.
Last thing, when I was taken in here, the last things that were spoken to me was somebody saying they were going to help me get out. Do you recall who brought me in?
It was a knight of the Luminous that had brought you in, but I don't know his name. I would almost say that he agreed to be part of Thraxus's entourage as a way of perhaps spying on him from within and then reporting back to the commander at some point in the garrison.
I hope that was the case. He seemed to want to help.
He was a good man. I don't think he joined with him out of cowardice. I think that he just joined with him to, at some point, be able to help us further our agenda here.
Are the Luminous allies with the
No.
Sun Sword?
The Knights of the Luminous are now considered to be under the Overlord Thraxus, who brought to them the Way of the Sun Sword.
From where I've been chilling on top of the boxes,
Just dangling your feet like Pinocchio, or what?
pretty much just catching my breath after getting wrecked in that battle. Yeah. So where I'm at, I look around, and I'm just going to do a perception check to see if I see anything of note.
Okay.
Any items, any box that happens to be labeled with something interesting. And with a 15, I see.
The majority of the boxes are nondescript. They don't have many labels on them. Some of them do have a manifest sheet, but from at your distance, you really can't tell. However, the boxes that you are sitting on right now say something to the effect of gear from the north, armor from the north, something like that.
So then I break into that box.
Okay, and you see like shoulder pads, you see boots, you see a really nice helm in there. Just as though they're preparing to outfit more than just a few people.
Okay, so I'll break open that box and any other one that's labeled similarly, and then I'll call out to the group and say, I found some fresh gear over here if anyone needs to gear up.
Also, while Rostislav's doing that, I would like to check the bodies for maybe keys of some kind, maybe something to get us in and out of the garrison itself.
Okay. You do see that one of the guards does have a key ring on him,
Nice.
Good catch. Good.
but the
idea.
key itself looks small, like smaller than a door lock would contain.
Like a lockbox key.
Strong arm box.
I was trying to think of the word of it, but
And you find 8 silver on one of them.
All right. Well, I guess we should get going, huh?
Well, I'm going to dig through the gear and
I'm going to
see
check
if
their
there's-
break room.
yeah, I want
Okay.
to proceed.
Well,
I want to
south.
see what armor there is.
Yeah.
If there's anything better than scale mail for me.
Yeah.
It
that's a
all
good call.
looks like half plate, but you notice.
A brain fart?
No, I'm trying to remember. I got to remember the history. You remember that this half plate mail looks very similar to the same armor that those guards were wearing when they dropped down into the trench when you snuck into the sewers.
So I will don the half plate.
And you see that there's cloaks as well, red cloaks.
I
And cloak up.
wander over.
Gonna be fresh
That
as fuck.
deserves a fucking coin
See, at
back.
least I got one back.
As you don this armor and cloak, you look very much the part of one of the Knights of the Luminous.
Well, I guess I would have to probably maybe go as like a prisoner, since I don't really.
You can definitely play that role.
Make a history check.
All of us?
Everybody can make one.
History.
Ooh, it's terrible.
15.
10.
3.
19.
19. Eldon,
I'm going to subtract 1, actually. 18.
18.
That is so,
So
weird that you're bad at
weak,
history.
Ruby, Vratislav, and Eldon. As you see Vratislav start to don this armor, you remember not seeing anybody in this type of armor before that wasn't a human.
Oh, okay.
Are there any like masks or something to cover the face?
None of them were masked.
No, so there's nothing that we can do. I just said to Rostislav, I don't know if we'll get away with wearing this type of armor. None of the people that wore it when I was coming in or was taken were human.
Did you see every guard?
I saw a lot of them.
What did they look like?
Humans.
I thought they weren't humans.
With the guards? I thought they were all
Oh,
I thought
I-
you just said they were
Yeah,
all
they were
humans.
all humans.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misinterpreted.
Yeah, I'm a human.
Okay.
Yeah.
I misinterpreted.
These are only human.
Yeah.
What was it? Human again? It was the...
So I'm going to tie you all together
Okay.
and
And
make
push
a
you down
prisoner
this
chain.
grate.
No, actually, yeah.
So wait, what wasn't human? I missed that. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Okay, what you need to know?
What the history check?
That you don't recall seeing any of the Knights of the Luminous as anything other than human.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
So,
I misunderstood
I'm cool.
you. I thought you meant. Yeah.
We have no other humans, right?
I can maybe put on a helmet and look
Well,
human.
mountain. No.
So this
You said there was a helm in there.
yes,
What does the helm look like?
it looks like a half dome helmet, almost like you'd see the motorcyclers ride, like a
you-
half
like
helmet.
rain
But
bucket?
it's
Would you see
it's
the
totally
face?
silver. You would see the face. Yeah.
I'm gonna wear that too.
Okay.
Does that give me any AC bonus?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna wear it just for shits.
But it
and
will
gigs.
give you a bonus if you have to deceive somebody,
Yeah.
like
So-
on a charisma check or something like that.
Yeah. So I don myself in all the gear to look like one of the guards.
All right.
Okay. Make sure you put that down in case I forget.
Yeah.
Do you see another helm? Because if we have another helm, I can look like a human.
Because what are you?
Break out your break out your
I'm
D20
ASMR.
right now.
Let me some more.
You and me.
Or you can
Straight up roll.
Or you can just wear it.
I really should roll 8.
8. I got a 3. You
right.
find one more. helm.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so the Halak looks at you and thanks you all. Thank you so much for freeing us. And like I said, if we could make it back to provide some kind of support or distraction, we will do so, and you'll know it will be something grand. But until then, I'm going to lead the rest of the men away and head towards the Harrowfen wilds. And so he leads his guys towards the grate. They drop down, and then they basically they're gone. So it leaves you alone in the warehouse with whatever you want to do at this point.
All right. Rafu wants to put on one of the cloaks to look like the light of the Illuminati.
Light of the Luminous,
Luminous.
Knights of the Luminous,
Light of the Luminous.
Knights of the Luminous. Those guys.
Do I consider myself a Sir Rafu then? Because I am.
Well, I don't think.
They all look human
Yeah,
though.
Rafu, you're not going to be able to play the part.
I put it on anyways, and I
No, you're going to give it away, Rafu. We can't. We have to become the prisoners.
fine. I will put it in my satchel, and I'll keep myself warm later.
That's right,
But
Chewie. You're going to be
for
a
the
prisoner.
meantime, I found this key off one of the guards. I believe it's part of their break room.
All right. Let's go check out the break room, man.
Make a perception check on that key.
He showed it to us. Can we all
It's a
make a perception
key.
check?
It's still a key.
It just looks like a key to you.
but
Since
I
he
want
showed it
I want
to
to
us,
share
though?
it to the group.
Oh, okay,
though.
sure, go ahead.
Can we? No.
Fuck. No.
It's
No.
a key. in
It's a
my
key.
opinion.
To everybody, it's a key.
It's a key.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
14.
14.
Well, it might
But it's
be
not just a key to you. To
There
you,
we
you would
go.
know that this key would have unlocked those manacles.
Oh,
Well, too bad.
That
shit. I
answers that.
forgot to unlock the rest of the guys.
Are the rest of the guys still chained?
They are fucking chained and
Yeah.
gone.
Well,
But they're already
tough
in the
luck.
sewers. But at least you guys cleared the sewers.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. most of
Yeah.
them. As long as they follow this path, man.
Okay, so now you have this warehouse.
Yes. I
You
want
know
to-
that there are two doors that lead out. They're both, one's directly to the south and one's in the south. What is that, east? Southeast wall?
I said we go to the south.
I want to check the break room before we leave.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a couple of sack lunches way down there.
I take a sack lunch.
Okay.
Herny Lunchables and Capri Suns.
I eat it on my way out.
Animal
Bologna
crackers
and
and
milk.
shit.
I'm like, I'm just gonna look like a guard. I'll grab one of the cloaks. I'll put on a guard and just look like a guard that's like stuffing his face with
Okay.
a sack lunch.
And now these particular, this attire looked nothing like what those guards were wearing, obviously. So you gathered up what you can from them. You guys want to do any healing or anything else?
Actually, yeah, I do. I want to drink one of the potions, and then I want to offer Ruby a potion as well.
I have an
Thank
extra
you.
one that I was saving. I can give her mine.
So that's 4 plus 2.
Can we consider this a short rest?
Yeah, you can take a short rest.
Oh,
if
thank
you
God.
want.
Okay,
Oh,
I can
yeah,
do that.
dude.
Nice.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I got some good stuff back.
All right, cool. That puts me back at 10.
Do you want to do a short rest too?
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's our second short rest, right?
Yeah.
Since the last time? Okay.
Of the campaign, but I mean,
No,
you guys,
no,
that's
no,
been
like-
like days though since you did
No,
the
no,
other
no,
one,
like,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
We took a short rest before entering the when we were deciding where we were supposed to go, and I just
All right, so
rolled.
I'm
That's right.
back a little over half, but I'm out of hit dice.
Yeah, this is my last one. But at least I regained all my spells. And then I got one of the
Don't forget your con modifier on that, Junior.
Oh, okay.
2. And then what did the
On each die.
what did the health potion give?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Okay. Oh, sweet.
Should have let her roll for yours, man.
I know. I
Just
can't
roll a
believe
4.
double,
That's so sad.
2 times double ones.
So you guys now have this. That's before you.
Let's go to the garrison.
Should we tie them up to make sure they look like prisoners when we drag them around?
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea, yeah.
But just tie them loosely so that way we can break out of them.
Loosely, I'm home.
All right, so using my ranger skill, I'll tie like a slip knot pretty much on everyone's wrists so that it'll look tight, but in a pinch you're able to pull your hands apart and it'll open up the loop.
So you guys go outside and you see that there's to the east is the garrison proper, and all spread out throughout the courtyard are just smaller dwellings, most likely where they store the hired help or the other guards or whatnot. To the south, you see a large wall with watchtowers. Most likely you're on the other side of that wall that you guys saw from the Harrowfin Wilds. And then if you look further to the north, beyond the dwellings and whatnot, you see another large wall with watchtowers as well. You get the feeling that this is some kind of an area that divides the northern wall from the southern wall as like a holding point, and the garrison is contained within the divide of these two walls.
Maintaining my head kind of down, I kind of like want to pop up periodically to kind of like see if there's any guards on the watchtower or walking along the wall.
Okay. And it's nighttime right now. It's like 8 o'clock at night.
I probably didn't see anything.
You do
anyway.
see lights that are illuminated sporadically along the wall, just like you saw when you were coming out of the trees, but you can't see anybody walking the walls. But the courtyard is pretty dead.
Okay.
Are there any other buildings?
Yeah. Can we make out the garrison?
You can see the garrison. It is to the east, and you notice that it buttresses right up against the cliff wall.
Because they said in the garrison will be all their stuff, right? Or where was it?
Their leader is there, and the other
Okay.
Helix are there that
Yeah.
are tied up. Or
Right.
Okay,
a
yeah, we need to
prisoner.
go
The
there.
prisoners
And
there.
we could only assume maybe
That's where their boss is also.
like all your books and stuff.
Yep.
Your tomes
Yeah, that's
are.
what,
Oh, you're-
that's what I was saying. That's where my stuff is. So that's why I want to go.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
go to the garrison.
Okay, yeah.
So you see the garrison. It's across the courtyard, and you see that there is a small barred way that leads directly into this large structure.
I think that's for our handlers to figure out.
Yep. It's on us, man.
No.
Tell me what you want to do.
Eldon and I will approach the barred gateway, and Vladislav will call out. What do I want to say? Vladislav will call out. We have more prisoners for the garrison.
Through the bars, it's only like 5 feet wide, like an entrance. You see a desk, and you see this night watchman writing something down, and he looks up. More renegade helix, I see, eh?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, we'll just have to deal with that next session.
Knew that was coming.
I also have an idea.
Almost makes me think of
You're all
like
getting paid.
Fuck, I had this written down. Sorry. It's not a big thing. Ain't much of a thing.
Chicken wing.
sounds
But I
good.
don't have my glasses on.
Way to go. They're
Squint.
right next to you.
They're right on the.
I can't find
Can't
it.
see without
I
his
can't
glasses.
find them.
Where are they?
God damn it! Where are my glasses? So she was just like, whatever. I'll just keep it then, I
Consider
guess.
this an absolute win.
So I had that happen with Victoria's Secret.
Oh,
Well, they
shit, yeah.
was it UPS or something like that? Whoever was sending it lost my stuff,
Pre-owned thongs
and
shit like that,
then
or what?
yeah,
No,
you know how
only
I
in
do.
Japan.
Out of the vending machine.
Yeah.
But they lost my shipment, and then so I contacted Victoria's Secret, and so they just reordered my stuff. It got to me a week later. My original shipment came in, and when I called them, they're like, "Just keep
Jesus.
it."
Yeah, they make so much money. It's like
Yeah, they're like, "Just keep it." So I had like double. I was like, "Yes."
Amazon does the same thing, man.
Score.
It'll cost us more in logistics just to send it back.
Yeah, and then restock it and everything. Yeah.
just
There's a
keep it.
restocking fee.
Kuj is allergic to weightless conversation. Is that what's going on?
Hey, you know what? Just because you haven't enjoyed the failures
The
of mail.
Victoria's Secret thong.
I
failure
just
of
said
mail.
Amazon does the same thing, which means I have.
Oh, you send your thong back too, or what?
No.
Only the
I
Amazon
kept
one.
that. The
Only G-strings.
Leather
It was
G-string.
a full body shaver that I had to return.
Well, Kush is in
Kept
the
getting
market
wadded
for the wear and sell, you know?
Yes, that's amazing.
We ready to play?
The wear and sell?
No, the beer just sip I had.
Ready? Bow.
Yes.
Oh. That wasn't me. I wasn't making
Who
the
was
clanking
that
noise.
clanking noise?
You
Me,
both
man.
were.
No, I was going like this. I was picking up dice. That's literally the noise I was making. That's the most noise I was making. But I was not making the heavy clanking noise.
Ready? Thank you.